From the lab to the top of the charts, Google's Lyria 3 Pro takes the spotlight. Welcome to today's update from Infofeed. Today, we aren't just looking at a new piece of software, we are looking at the day the human-only fortress of musical composition officially opened its gates to the machine. For decades, we believed that while a computer could calculate a rocket's trajectory or manage a global bank, it could never understand the soul of a song, the way a verse builds tension, the way a chorus releases it, and the bridge that carries us home. But as of yesterday, that barrier has been breached. With the global rollout of Lyria 3 Pro, Google hasn't just given us a longer track, they've given the AI a structural brain. We are moving from 30-second jingles to 3-minute symphonies, and the music industry is scrambling to figure out if this is a new instrument or a replacement for the orchestra. In February, Google introduced the original Lyria 3, a tool that was essentially a digital sketchpad, capable of producing catchy 30-second loops that were perfect for a quick TikTok or a catchy ringtone. But the limitation was clear. It lacked stamina. It could give you a spark, but it couldn't build a fire. Enter Lyria 3 Pro, the model that changed the math overnight. The jump from 30 seconds to 3 minutes isn't just a 10 times increase in time. It's a total reimagining of musical logic. You see, a 3-minute long requires an arc. It needs to know that energy at 0.10 minutes should be different from the energy at 2.30 minutes. This new model possesses what engineers call structural awareness, meaning it finally understands the anatomy of a hit. For the first time, users aren't just typing "make a sad song." They are acting as directors, prompting for specific elements like intros, verses, choruses, and even bridges. You can now tell the AI, start with a soft piano intro, move into a high-energy synth-pop verse, and give me a soaring emotional chorus that repeats twice. And the AI doesn't just play the notes, it understands the vibe. This matters because music has always been our final frontier, the one thing we thought machines could fill. But as Lyria 3 Pro rolls out to Gemini users in 8 languages, from Hindi to Portuguese, the democratization of pro-level sound is here. If you are a content creator in Lagos or a student in Tokyo, you no longer need a $5,000 studio to score your film. You just need a prompt. But let's look at the impact on the real world. The music industry is currently in a state of high alert, while Google uses Synth ID to invisibly watermark these tracks as AI generated. The question of soul versus silicon is becoming a legal battlefield. If an AI can write a bridge better than a session musician, who gets paid? We are seeing a shift where vibe coding is meeting vibe composing. The upbringing of this technology was humble, simple rhythms and flat vocals, but the growth has been exponential. The why is simple: compute power. By using Google's latest TPU clusters, Lyria 3 Pro can simulate the physics of a drum kit and the grit of a human vocal cord simultaneously. This affects you because your digital world is about to get a lot louder and a lot more personalized. Imagine a YouTube video where the background music reacts in real time to the action on screen, or a video game where the soundtrack evolves based on your choices. That is the promise of a 3-minute AI. Yet, there is a shadow to this brilliance. As the market for stock music collapses, thousands of independent composers are watching their livelihoods vanish into a line of code. Google is positioning this as collaborative partner, not a replacement. They are working with artists to set guardrails, ensuring the AI doesn't just mimic a specific person's voice without permission. But in a world where the Strait of Hormuz is closed and the economy is on edge, a free hit song is a tempting distraction for a stressed global population. If you have a Google AI Pro or Ultra subscription, the tool is sitting in your Gemini app right now, waiting for you to hum a melody or upload a photo of a sunset to turn into a ballad. We are entering an era of mass personalization, where everyone is a producer. The barrier to entry hasn't just been lowered, it has been vaporized. But as we listen to these perfectly polished 3-minute AI tracks, we have to ask, will we miss the imperfections? The slight crack in a singer's voice? The drum beat that's a millisecond off? The things that makes us human? The story of Lyria 3 Pro is a story of our own ambition. We have successfully taught a machine to sing our songs. Now, we have to decide if we still want to listen. So as the first AI-composed mainstage anthems begin to hit our feeds today, we are witnessing the birth of a new kind of silence, the silence of the human composer. We see a world where you can generate a symphony as easily as a text message, and where originality is now a collaboration between a brain and a server.